Good afternoon, everybody. It's me, Serge Bogosian, the hockey guru, the self-proclaimed hockey guru. Hope everyone had a great weekend in the United States, where we had a great long weekend, Memorial Day. We're filming inside today. Why? Because it's 100 degrees outside. So yeah, very hot. Just a couple of things we're going to talk about. The Stanley Cup Final started yesterday. As you know, I am not a predictor of the Vegas Golden Knights, and we're not really going to talk about, I'm sure you guys watched the game. I'm sure you saw what happened. A couple of things we're going to touch about the game and about the Vegas atmosphere. So, Bizarro World, all right? So, I don't know if you guys know too much about what Bizarro World means. There was a great Seinfeld episode where Jerry talks about Bizarro World and how everything is upside down and how everything is backwards. This is how I feel about the NHL results this year. If someone came up to you in last year at this time, not even at this time, like maybe even in August, and said the Stanley Cup Finals are going to start in Las Vegas, a team that has never played a game in the NHL, and it's going to be against the Washington Capitals, against a team that is hard luck, can't get by the first or second round. You would have said, you're out of your mind. Well, it happened. It's Bizarro World. Everything is upside down in the NHL this year. My esteemed colleague from Clovis talked this morning about the differences between the NBA and the NHL. In the NBA, for those of us that are not deeply involved in the NBA, we knew, and I think, I don't know if I made a video about it, but I knew that the Golden State Warriors would be facing the Cleveland Cavaliers in the finals. We knew that last year, we knew that the year before, we knew that the year before. 4 years in a row, same results. Unpredictable. So we have two extremes. We have one league where you know exactly what's going to happen, and it happens, to certainty. And we have another league, Bizarro World. We have an expansion team that's going to win the Stanley Cup. This is the life that we lead. It's great for hockey. It's great for new fans. It's great for the city of Las Vegas. It's bringing. I'm warming up to the fact that it's bringing new people to our sport. And when you bring new people to our sport, it can hurt, right? I know there's going to be. I just want to know what's going to happen in Vegas when reality sets in after they win the cup. And next year when they start losing a few games and maybe they don't get better and they don't win another cup. Well, are they going to fill again? Probably. It's probably a good start. Anyways, Bizarro World is here. Bizarro World is 3 games away from being finalized. Two things we want to talk about. One thing in the game, Tom Wilson, nasty hit on Marchessault. I was going to talk about how maybe he should get suspended. If you didn't see it, check it out. He came up from behind. Blind side hit, not to the head, but he hit him pretty bad. There was a report from the NHL this morning that there's not going to be any review, so I don't know if he's going to get. It doesn't look like he's going to get suspended. Now, on the play, people may not have noticed this because in Bizarro World, not too many people know all the rules. In Bizarro Vegas, maybe you guys, you're great hockey fans all of a sudden, but you might not know all the rules in the NHL. So, Rule 70.10 in the NHL says the first player to leave the players or penalty bench illegally during an altercation or for the purpose of starting an altercation, underline, or for the purpose of starting an altercation from either or both teams shall be suspended without pay for the next 10 regular league and or playoff games of his team. This is automatic. This is not up for discussion. This is not up for review. David Perron, after Marchessault got hit, jumped onto the ice into the path of Ovechkin to start an altercation. The video is pretty clear. It's not a line change. There's nobody even close to coming off the ice. He came off the bench, skated towards Ovechkin, pissed off. Naturally, he got pissed off because Marchessault took a dirty hit from Wilson. But he came off the bench, went straight to Ovechkin to start an altercation. Black, white. No gray. It's yes or no. Did he come off the bench illegally? Yes. Was it for to start an altercation? or for the purpose of starting an altercation, it's pretty clear he did. Is the NHL going to do anything about it? I don't think so. I believe that David Perron should get a 10-game automatic suspension, no ifs and buts about it. This is pretty clear. This rule was put in to offset the stupid, well, maybe not stupid, but the goofy bench clearing brawls, which some of us liked back in the day, where you jump off the bench and it's a line brawl. It happens in baseball, which is, by the way, the stupidest thing ever. They come out, they run from the bullpen. They just, everybody comes out and just talks to each other. Sometimes they throw punches. It should be banned. If baseball puts in the very simple rule, first one to come off the bench to start an altercation, 10-game suspension. And I believe also there is an automatic 5-game suspension to the coach that allows it. It won't happen again. Anyways, David Perron should be suspended. Let me know what you think about it. I thought it was pretty clear, but I don't think they're going to talk about it. So Bizarro World, the other thing about Bizarro World is you never know what to expect in Bizarro World. Bizarro World said Marc-Andre Fleury came into this final as the greatest goaltending performance that we've seen in a while. But in Bizarro World, opposites happen. He gives up 4 goals. If someone comes up to you and says Washington's going to score 4 goals in the first game, 4 goals in the first game of the Stanley Cup final, what do you tell them? Oh, they're going to win. Not. Bizarro World says expect the unexpected, and that's what happens. There you go. Rule 70.110. One other thing I want to talk about. Now, this might be, again, I'm not against it. I just want to know what people think about it. When you go to a Vegas Golden Knights game, which I have been fortunate enough to go, it's not like any other game that you go to. It's more, especially the beginning of the game. You might be, if you don't realize you're at a hockey arena, you might think you've gone to a Las Vegas Cirque du Soleil show. All right, you have the night coming out, you got the sword fights, you got Wayne Newton cranking up the crowd, the noise. You have the Blue Man Group or whatever it is in one part of the arena. You got DJs, you got singers. Yesterday, I think it went really over the top, and you got Michael Buffer. Michael Buffer, he have the "Let's Get Ready to Rumble." That Michael Buffer, he did it. So is this sport or is this entertainment? This is not the WWE. This is not professional wrestling. This is a sport with a rich history. Can you imagine if the Rocket, Maurice Richard, Dave Keon, Bobby Hull, back in the day, coming out to "Let's Get Ready to Rumble"? I don't know. I think it's great for the younger generation. I think it's great for fans of new fans to hockey. But some people thought that was great. Again, it's entertaining, but is it hockey? I don't know. Anyways, I don't want to be that guy that says, "Oh, I like the old-fashioned stuff." I do. I prefer, in hockey, this is a sport. This is not it is entertainment where we entertain on the ice. We don't have to. As a hockey fan, I'm going to watch a hockey game because I'm a hockey fan. I'm not going to a show. I don't need to have Wayne Newton, entertain me at a hockey game. I need to be entertained on the ice because I know I get hockey. I understand hockey. And a lot of these guys in Las Vegas, I get it. It's a new sport to them. They don't know all the rules. You need Snoop Dogg to teach you what icing is. I understand. And I understand the marketing part of the NHL. You're trying to market the new young generation. Great. Is that going to be a long-term effect when they get bored of this? To keep the fans, you need to market your players, right? You're doing a great job marketing Marc-Andre Fleury. Market the guys like Engelland. Market the guys like Marchessault and Carlson. You don't need to do the goofy stuff. The goofy stuff is great if you need to market a crappy product like boxing or MMA that is going downhill. I probably said something that's going to give me 75 million hate mail again, but if the product is good on the field, you don't have to do all the other stuff, right? I'm going to a hockey game to watch a hockey game, to be entertained by the greatest sport there is. I don't need to see Wayne Newton. I don't need to see goofy jousts. If I want to do that, I can walk down the street to the Excalibur and watch the medieval time show, right? anyways, just my thought. Just a little venting this morning. Congratulations to the Vegas Golden Knights. Sorry, it's not Las Vegas Golden Knights. You live in the city's Las Vegas. It's the Las Vegas Golden Knights. If I want to call it the Las Vegas Golden Knights, I understand. You don't have to put stupid messages on the comments to say that I don't know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about. There you have it. The Vegas Golden Knights win the first game of the Stanley Cup Final. It's not over yet. However, it's looking to be a pretty good chance for them. The Capitals will be back in Game 2, no doubt about it. I think they have a very good chance to win Game 2, go back to Washington with a split. Remember, there's a team that has gone to a lot of Game 7s and does well. So congratulations again to the Golden Knights. Congratulations to the fans of the Golden Knights because, you know, in Bizarro world, it looks like the Bizarro Stanley Cup is going to Bizarro Vegas. So enjoy it while it lasts. And one other reference to the 80s. You guys remember the TV show Dallas? Remember what happened that one year when Bobby was killed? I think it was Bobby, right? The brother. He woke up the next season and it was all a dream. Is this a dream? Is this a bizarre dream? Stay tuned and find out. Serge Bogosian, the Hockey Guru. Have yourself a great Tuesday.